Hello, I am SquidofLove, welcome back. One of the new ships that we will get with 2.6 is going to be the Caterpillar, an armed freighter with modular capabilities that, despite what Drake is saying, will always remind us of Piracy. The Caterpillar at first was introduced as the evil twin of the freelancer, as an alternative option for pirates so they can have their own little freighter and perform their illicit activities. But it ended up growing, and in 2.6 is going to be actually longer than a Starfarer. Not a stolen fat, but longer. So that means that the Caterpillar is going to be a massive armed freighter with a length over 100 meters. It can carry a maximum crew of 5 persons, and you will need 5 persons in your Caterpillar in order to run it effectively, and its cargo capacity is reported at 512 units. Quite decent cargo capacity. What makes the Caterpillar more impressive though is the fact that it is designed around pure modularity, and this is going to increase its versatility and its capabilities. Players will have the option to adjust the Caterpillar in any way they like, in any way that will suit their playstyle and the gameplay they want to follow in the persistent universe. In total, it has 4 modules in its front part, and there will be cargo modules when we will first get the Caterpillar on our hands with 2.6, but later when we will have the ability to swap modules out and place something else over there, then we can turn this vessel into anything we like, we can perform any activity we like. This is making the Caterpillar an excellent option for a player, a group of friends, or a small organization that want to perform a number of different activities but don't like swapping from one ship to another in order to perform these activities. This is giving freedom to players and let them use their favorite ship in order to make money in the verse and of course have fun playing the game. If we imagine the Caterpillar, if we imagine what we can do, then we can very clearly see that the capabilities of this ship are endless, and the only thing that will determine what we can and what we cannot do is our imagination. So for example, we could remove some of the cargo modules, we could add some additional habitation modules to have more crew and perform something that will require more crew, or simply transport passengers from a station to another with some extra protection, transport some VIP if we want to make some money. We could add some options for cartography, for science, for exploration, and take our Caterpillar out there performing some trading and some exploration at the same time. We could even go and add more offensive modules. We could add modules that will increase our missile weaponry, our weaponry in general, our firepower, and assist some friends in a raid, assist them attack a certain target. Something else that it is equally interesting is the fact that the Caterpillar can carry smaller ships such as dragonflies or snap fighters, and it is designed to carry these small ships. In that way we can increase our operational capabilities, our combat capabilities, and have a wider range of targets that we can attack, try to steal their cargo. In the end, when looking at the Caterpillar, no matter what we can imagine we can do, no matter how many different activities we can say we can perform, this ship is always screaming piracy. With these stats, we can imagine the Caterpillar being used extensively and being actually a very nice option for hauling cargo, delivering goods from point A to point B. But the role I can see the Caterpillar will be fulfilling the most in the verse is that of the heart of any pirate fleet. With its stats and characteristics, and of course the capabilities of this vessel, we can understand that it can be the commander of any pirate fleet, small, medium, or even large fleets in some cases, performing as a base of operations and coordinating the attacks of the rest of the pirates or your fleet. Even the fact that it can carry ships like the Dragonfly or Merlins increase its firepower in an indirect way. You can use these little fighters, these little ships in order to swarm an enemy, a potential target, force them to give the cargo to you. Using the Caterpillar like this with the assistance of a couple Dragonflies or Merlins will not be enough to take on bigger targets that have more defensive capabilities and even some escort to protect them. So this is why I can see the Caterpillar being used as the heart of pirate fleets. And this is because you will need some escort in order to attack bigger enemies, bigger targets that are protected by mercenaries. The Caterpillar will have heavier armor than other freighters in the verse, and that way it can protect its loot, it can protect its interior, its crew, and get out of a nice situation. But if you want to take down a bigger target, to steal cargo from a bigger target that is better defended, then you will need more firepower. And the firepower of the Caterpillar alone is not going to be enough to take down big targets like this. It will be essential to have on your fleet some fast ships that can attack and disable your main target, so you can approach him and steal their cargo. Some ships with good firepower in order to destroy the mercenaries he might be using to protect him, and even some ships with electronic warfare capabilities. This is exactly why I can see the Caterpillar being the heart of every pirate fleet. It is a quite decent ship on its own, but it will shine with proper escort, with proper support from other pirates. It can even be equipped additionally with a tractor beam, and this can make things easier for you. It can increase your capabilities, it can increase your opportunities. You could even work with an insider on your target that can open the cargo doors and drop cargo in space for you to collect with your tractor beam. With all that space that the Caterpillar has and its modular capabilities, its modularity, and the fact that we can swap modules, cargo modules, for example, habitation modules, we can turn the Caterpillar into a commander for raiding operations as well. We can have troops inside our Caterpillar, approach a bigger target, having the rest of our fleet disabling its defenses, disabling the ship itself, then deploy our troops and try to take control of the ship, try to capture it and make it our own for using it later or for selling it for profit. The design of the ship is also very interesting, and we will have to mention the improved command module that is looking like a separate ship attached to the main body of the Caterpillar. With its own habitation area, it can be actually detached from the Caterpillar and self-pilot in case of an emergency. So if someone is trying to destroy you, if police is trying to arrest you and you cannot escape with the whole of your Caterpillar, you can detach the command module and get out of the area as fast as possible. The only drawback I can think for the Caterpillar is its negative reputation. When other players or NPC or the police will see you in a Caterpillar, will think that you are actually a pirate. But this is also something that creates opportunities for you. You can actually use a Caterpillar for trading, for hauling cargo, legit cargo, from point A to point B, having less risk of being attacked in that way. After all, the Caterpillar is going to have a heavier armor than other freighters, it's going to have some good defense capabilities, and you can always hire some extra protection. This was the Drake Caterpillar, an armed freighter with modular capabilities that will come with 2.6 and create many opportunities to make profit, but also have fun in the Star Citizen universe. Let me know how you are going to use this massive freighter and what kind of roles you are going to perform with it. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I am SquidofLove and I will see you around the verse. Bye bye.